Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. I hope you all are doing well. Today in this tutorial of Photoshop you will learn how you can add cartoonic effect to your photos, your images, and it's easy. Just you have to follow the procedure, and if you will skip any part then you will be lost in chaos. So without any further ado, let's get started. So first of all, open your image in Photoshop. I have already opened the image on which I will be working. So here you can see is the image, and I will give the cartoonic effect to it. But before that, make sure that the image resolution, image size is set to something between 1500 to 3000, so it will give you perfect results, and the resolution should be 300 pixels per inch. Now press Ctrl 0 for the zero zoom, and now let's start the procedure. First of all, I will create a duplicate layer of my base image so I can compare the final results with the base image. So I will create a duplicate and I will turn it off. So first of all, I will name it as effects, and okay, let's start the procedure. So firstly, we will liquefy the face of the character or anything you have. If you have a cat or anything else, you can just go to filter. First of all, select the effects layer, go to filter and liquefy. Here you can see we have a pop-up window, and we have new, you can say, feature of face aware liquefy. It is not available below Photoshop CC 2015 version 5.0. so if you don't have this feature, you have to download the latest version of Photoshop, and you can find it online easily. Now I will liquefy the face, and you don't need to copy my measurements or anything. You can go with your measurements according to your image. So I will fast forward this portion. So I am done with it and I clicked on OK. So after liquefying, select the effects layer and go to filter and filter gallery. Under artistic bar, go to poster edges and change this edge thickness to 0, the edge intensity to 2, and the posterization to 4, and click OK. After doing this, select the effects layer and go to filter, sharpen and unsharp mask. Here the amount and the radius and the threshold depends on your image, but for my image 150 amount will be good, and radius to 6 and threshold to 20. You can set according to your image. After that, go to filter, stylize and oil paint. I have set the stylization to 4.9, cleanliness to 3.9, scale to 0.1 and Bristol detail to 0.0, and make sure you check off this lightning and then click OK. After that, when you are done with it, go to filter, sharpen and unsharp mask, and this time I will set the amount to 90, radius to 4 and the threshold to 10. and I will press OK. After I am done with it, now I will duplicate the layer and copy oil paint. In this layer I will go and again filter, stylize and oil paint, and I will press OK, and I will change the blend mode to overlay, so you can see the difference. Now I will go to filter gallery, and I will reduce the intensity to 1, and the posterization I will increase the posterization to 6, and hit OK. So here you can see. After that I will go to filter, stylize and oil paint again. Now I will reduce the opacity of this layer to anything below 50. So let's check 45 or 50. Yes, 50 is okay, so I will go with 50. You can change anything under 50 will be good. So now what you have to do is to press Ctrl Alt Shift and E, so it will create a new flattened layer from all of these which are below. After doing this, you can rename it to high pass, and after selecting this high pass layer, go to filter, other and high pass, and I will set the pixels to 3. You can adjust it according to your image. You can also select 2 or 3. 2 or 3 will work good, so I will go for 3. And now I will desaturate it. For that I will select first of all this layer of high pass, go to image, adjustments and vibrance, and from here I will reduce the saturation to -100, and now I will change the blend mode to overlay. So here you can see we are done with the effects. Now you can add extra effects to the image by creating group out of these and converting it to smart object, and now you can give some more touches like brightness and contrast and anything you want. So we are done. Here is the way you can give a cartoonic look to your face or anything. Like if you want to give a cartoonic look to your pets, you can just take the image and you can follow on with the procedure I showed you. So let's check the before and after. It's okay. Here was the before. I will take it out from there, and here is the after. So you can see the difference. They are looking so different, and the after is looking so cool, so cartoonish. So that's all from my side. I wanted to teach you how you can add a cartoonic effect to your photos. I hope you liked the video. If you liked it, leave a comment and give the video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe. So that's all for today. Let's see you in another video. Until then, bye bye.